Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Johnson.
Johnson, okay, Johnson. So I see that you're going through some homelessness. So tell us about yourself. Like what got you to this situation?
I've been working jobs,
Okay,
I was doing a lot of traveling jobs.
traveling jobs.
Yes, I was supposed to be in Idaho right now, but
Okay, like
because
truck driver or what kind of traveling
no,
jobs?
well, it's a seasonal work.
Okay,
Work
okay,
here for 3 months or 6 months, and then next contract, and just moving on to different states.
okay, okay. All right. So you're in Idaho. You're supposed to be in Idaho.
Yes, but
Okay.
because my credit score was bad and it was an eviction on my credit score, I could not secure an apartment down there to be a cook.
Okay.
And I've been looking for jobs since.
Have you looked here in Anderson?
Yes, I currently work here.
Okay, so you do have a job here.
Yes, but I'm just looking to keep moving on and
Okay.
hopefully advance
Like,
my travels.
if you don't mind me asking, what kind of work you do up here?
McDonald's.
Okay, okay, so you're working. I mean, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people, when they see people that are homeless, they automatically assume that, maybe you're on drugs, you ain't got no job, you're a bum. So that's not you. You do work.
Yes,
You do pay into this crooked tax system.
it is crooked.
Okay, okay. So for everyone that wants to assume homeless people don't work, here's proof that not all homeless people are out here not working. So you do work, okay, okay, all right. So, uh, so where are you from and what got you here to Anderson?
From Indianapolis.
Okay,
I was familiar with the Anderson area.
okay,
So after my contract ended with my last job, I moved to the Anderson Inn for a little bit, and it was cheap rent, so I
okay,
went for it, and I was hoping to just be out of there sooner than later. So, but jobs didn't hit back, and I did interviews, and nothing came out of it, and so now I ran out of money, moved to the homeless shelter.
okay. Like, did rent go up since you were here or just had bad luck with finances?
Bad luck with finances, and the money I was making at Wendy's was not going to be sustainable
Okay,
for keeping. That I was
okay,
going to keep.
okay. Uh, like, do you like it here better than Indianapolis?
Anderson is more small, more run down, less people.
Oh, more run down. Okay, compared to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
Especially like downtown Indianapolis is completely, this is completely
I
different.
mean, they've done some work in Indianapolis. Unfortunately, it's not affordable to most people like me and you, but they've done some work downtown. I've been there before. I've been there recently, and I've seen a lot of the gentrification. I'll call it that.
It is.
Okay, so is this the first smaller city you lived in, or?
I would say so.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it.
Oh, so you like it here better? You feel safer here?
A lot safer.
Okay, okay. Like, how do you stay warm? Like, yeah, how do you stay warm? 'Cause I don't see no blankets. You don't even got pants on. You got
Well,
shorts.
I live in the homeless shelter, so it's pretty
Okay,
easy
okay.
to
So,
like, go in and
okay.
get warm.
So you stay over in the shelter?
And then plus I work too, so
Okay, well that's true.
and I just couldn't be one of those people who would take advantage of a homeless shelter or of a situation when it's not meant to be comfortable.
Okay.
You know, I like to actually have my own place. I don't
All right.
like having bunk bed by bunk bed by bunk bed, and
Okay.
not knowing if the next person is going to steal from me or not. You know, it's not a comfortable living, but it's needed right now.
Okay. Like, have you had stuff stolen from you since you've been over there?
No, I know how to conduct myself and gain respect.
Okay, okay, I got you there. Okay. Uh, have you been able to save any money to get yourself together at your job, or it's not enough hours, or what?
Hours and the pay rate. So I just got the job recently. I just
Oh.
moved there in about beginning of December, and I've been
Okay.
able to be successful.
Okay.
But I was supposed to get paid this Friday.
Okay, so you just got there, so you haven't had a chance to save anything, really.
And I was supposed to get paid this Friday, but the job didn't pay me, so I had to manage that, and I should get that money, but I'm just just moving and trying to make things happen.
Okay. Like, do you see yourself staying in Indiana or moving elsewhere, or are you gonna be like what they call the nomad?
I'll be honest, I enjoy life as a nomad better.
Okay. Okay.
When I was paying rent and I was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You have your degree then? Okay.
but I was very good at my job.
Like, what did you teach?
Math.
Oh, okay. So you're good at math then.
Math and English, and I could teach a lot of things.
Okay.
But it was a point in that lifestyle where I was like, this is the same thing readily, and I'll say that is better than what I'm going through now. But it's one of those things where it's like you're stuck in a situation.
Okay. So I think what you're trying to say is kind of what I'm going through to some degree. Like before, you had a job, you're making money, everything was comfortable. You just weren't happy because
Too comfortable.
it's not what you wanted. It's not what you really want to do. You don't want to be like in one place. You rather travel the country and right. Am I right?
That and I gave up on the school system.
Okay.
They told me I could not teach my kids above the curriculum that they had for me.
Oh, so you're homeschooling your kids.
Well, not my kids, but like the kids in like my class.
Okay.
So I was teaching them above the curriculum.
And you weren't allowed to do that.
No, I had 4 and 5-year-olds
Okay.
making words. They was not tracing. They could sound out the words, write them out. They was almost on adding and subtracting within 2 months of me being in that classroom, and I was told that I can't do that.
Was that here in Indiana?
It was in Indianapolis.
Okay. All
But,
right.
so my kids were being advanced to the point where I gave them a kindergarten test, and they was already past kindergarten. All of my kids could have taken the kindergarten test and jumped to first grade within 2 months of me teaching them.
Okay.
But they told me that I couldn't do it, and I just started to do more traveling work, like summer camps or working as a cook somewhere, just working.
So if you had like a minivan, you would probably be in heaven.
I would.
I mean, okay.
It'd be awesome.
So hopefully you can save some money up at your job, get you a minivan and get you like a mattress from Walmart or whatever. You'll be good, right?
I'll be pretty happy.
At least in that regard. Okay, I travel the country, and a lot of times I don't do hotels. Either A, I sleep in my car, or B, I got my van at my house, and I'll sleep in that. So, yeah, I mean, I like the nomad life myself. Now, I couldn't do it full time, but part time, yeah. I mean, 'cause a lot of these hotels are disgusting.
They are. That's why I like a seasonal work, especially if they have like a living seasonal work. It's a convenient lifestyle. I just work, make my money, and I get to travel.
I mean, overhead's a lot cheaper if you don't mind living the nomadic life.
Yes.
I mean, and as you make your money, you can always add stuff to your vehicle. Like you can add solar and whatever you need, like propane, all that good stuff.
Do you have any other questions about like homelessness or any thing that you want to go more in depth on?
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of interested in your little nomad stuff. That's why we kept on talking. Then you were talking about your teaching, and that sounds interesting. And I'm glad you talked about that because again, people have this gross misconception about homeless people being burnouts and just not, just useless basically in society. Now, so you told me that you stayed at the shelter because I asked you before how you survive out here. You got a job.
Yes.
And your goals in life are to eventually travel, right?
We'll travel again.
Okay.
I should be gone in the next few months.
Okay. Now, if you want, you can tell me, like, do you have any interesting stories of of things that may have transpired during your time of homelessness?
I can.
Okay.
You
What do you want to tell me?
meet a lot of people who are lazy.
Okay.
And that stereotype is true. Where a lot of them, where I feel like in a small area like this, there should be no jobs left. If people wanted to work, they could actually go to work. But people are consumed with the easier lifestyle and everything being handed to them. So, um, and you meet a lot of people who also used to being around nasty people. They don't understand courtesy. Like I've been coughed on. I just laid in my bed and the guy in the bed next to me, he sit this way and he just coughing my direction, just coughing on me multiple times.
Yeah, that's yuck. Okay.
And I've had to say something to him. At night, at night I can frequently hear people yakking, coughing like it sounds like they're coughing up blood, but it's like that. And it's very loud and it's obnoxious and
Is it a smoker's cough or something
sick.
different?
It's like a sick and
Okay.
smoker's cough. Like it's really like loud. And people just coughing, sneezing, and it's one of those things where it's like you gotta survive it. And from what I found out, people that get released from jail, they actually do get sent there to go live there for a little bit so that the state can keep tabs on them and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. Anything else you want to say about yourself or homelessness in general? Now, as far as it goes for me, I've been homeless. I've been homeless before, but not for real long. I've only been homeless for like a couple of months. Now, this is back in 2010 during the last recession. So, how long have you been homeless for?
I would say a month, maybe going on
Okay.
almost a month. Almost.
Is this your first time facing homelessness?
Second time actually. Second.
Okay. Like the first time you faced it, was it for the same reasons? Just jobs weren't available, money was low.
I was working at the time, but I had to leave my mom's house. I was early 20s at that point, you know.
How old are you right now?
27.
Oh, you're still young. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the first time and only time, fortunately, I faced homelessness was, well, I just turned 30 at the time. But it's during the last recession. Okay, so you was homeless before when you was a little younger. Okay.
That's for like 3 days, then I got somewhere.
Okay, all right. So it sounds like you have a plan to get back to life and live how you desire to live. Or as some people would say, live on your own terms.
Yes. And I'll be honest, I kind of live that way now. But
Okay.
I don't think that my situation is much different than other people's. You meet a lot of people out here. They may have a house, a car, an apartment, but if you ask them what do they actually own, and if the bank can take it away, do you actually own it? That means that you don't own it. If the bank or the government can take it away, that's not yours. They're lending
right.
it to you. But people take this ownership so seriously, and a lot of people are just one or two paychecks away from being in my position.
You're right.
So I don't see myself any different than anybody else. I don't look homeless. I don't dress like I'm.
You dress normal and you
dress
work.
normal. I don't wear baggy. I don't move dirty.
Right.
That's because I'm not going to carry myself in that light.
Okay. All right.
If God puts a light on me, I'm not going to act like it's darkness around me to fit a society that wants darkness around me. I don't do it.
Okay. Now, what would you say to someone that, let's say, how do I ask this question? Now, for those that judge homeless people, like, get an effing job, that type of stuff, what would you have to say to those kind of people?
I would say talk to people. Actually,
Okay,
have a conversation.
Try to understand them.
Well, not them in a general sense, but
Right.
talk to individuals. Actually
Okay.
see their story because
Okay.
I met some people who just are homeless for a little bit. Back when I lived in Vegas for a little bit, I met a gentleman. He looked homeless. He looked run down. But come to find out that this man has over $1 million. And you would never know by the way that he looks. He just stopped caring about his looks.
Okay.
That was it.
So he sounds like he may have not been homeless. He just looked how he looked, and it was what it was.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
what it was.
Hey, I understand that completely. I understand that part completely. Okay. Anything else you want to add, or anything else you want to say?
I want to say, if you're watching this, don't take your situation for granted. Wake up with gratitude. Wake up with positive energy. Wake up with a mindset of I can.
Okay.
Don't look at the negatives. Don't look at other people and see the negatives within them. See the positives and then move in a positive light, and then positive things will happen. If you move in a negative light, negative things happen to you.
Okay. All right, sir. I thank you for your time.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Okay. You have a good Christmas.
You too.